Hi, Kim. Thanks so much for joining me for a little interview today. How are you
Hi.
doing?
I'm good, thank you. Yourself?
Yeah, I'm really good. I'm very happy the sun came out and yeah, we're in a full swing to create this year's sun and moon. So I'm so
Brilliant.
excited to have this conversation with you.
Mhm.
I know you have mentioned that you have been coming to Sun and Moon for quite a few years now.
Yeah.
And I would love to ask you, what makes you want to come back every year?
I think it's definitely the the vibe that Sun and Moon create with like-minded people, people that are interested in wellness and that sort of indoors outdoors sort of free flow of a festival, which is always lovely, but the fact that it's not too big, it's a good size, and it's great for bringing my children along. So I guess initially it was a lovely size for um, families with young children because it had a real safe element to it, and people got to know each other quite quickly, different families. And also I have a very dear friend that introduced me to Sun and Moon, um, who I've known since I birthed my children. So
Mhm.
yeah, it's been really nice sharing and connecting the experience with other families that I've got to know quite well now. And the locations as well are always very interesting, and beautiful as well. And obviously the workshops are excellent. And the thing that really stands out for me, though, I think, is the music element of Sun and Moon. All the collaborations of different types of almost tribal music, uh, slightly Native American and then Celtic music, that sometimes the musicians come together and have a free flow fusion of different music in one space. It's really special. It really touches an an inner, what is it? My inner soul, anyway. It's So there's lots of different elements to it. And aside from I love camping, I love being outdoors and meeting new people and just trying new things. So there's so much there to unpack. Yeah.
Oh my God, this is so great. So great. So what do you think you're looking forward the most this year?
I think this year's kind of my younger daughter, so my older daughter's just become an adult and is sort of off doing her own thing. But and I think part of going as well to the Sun and Moon was to um, enable my children to keep experiencing the special times that they were having there.
Mm,
So aside from my own wishes to be there and attend and do a bit of teaching and attend workshops and enjoy the music and the people, it's it's definitely something I want to keep facilitating for my younger daughter because she gets so much from the Sun and Moon and the gatherings that the teenagers have.
mm,
She's going to be 16 this year, and she's in no hurry to not ever go again. She loves it so much.
mm,
And I think all the teenagers get a lot from it, just with the sort of fire pit conversations and just hanging out with each other. They have a lot of freedom,
mm.
and obviously they can dip into workshops if they wish. So it's kind of not only for myself, it's definitely a large part of it's for my daughter so that she can continue to enjoy it.
Mm. So once the kids are hooked, that's it.
Yeah, yeah. There's you can't not go.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah,
Oh, this is a brilliant strategy for us to just like once your kids are in, that's
yeah,
it. You're
yeah,
in.
yeah, definitely.
Oh, amazing. And you are teaching something this year, are you?
Yeah, so last year I did my first teaching set of teaching workshops, which was making floral crowns
Mhm.
with dried flowers and a bit of fresh foliage as well, and that went really well.
It was
So
so popular, so popular. All the women were coming out is like feeling like a goddess is like, oh my God. And I hear quite a lot of women actually want to do it this year. It's like, I really want to go to that.
yeah, so it was a really lovely experience teaching all the lovely ladies that came along. It'd been nice to have a few chaps as well to make some crowns for themselves, but all for their partners. But um, this year I'm doing a very similar thing, but it's going to be, I'll show you, it's going to be on like headbands instead.
Oh.
So this is an example of just dried flowers, but there will be a bit of a mix of fresh as well, because the fresh foliage will dry in amongst all the dried flowers. And it's
Mm,
just a little bit more straightforward, where they'll create a really nice sort of wild arrangement on top of a headband, and it'll be positioned either wired or just glued straight on. And it's just really simple, just straight
oh
on the
my
head.
God.
And they can do their hair however they want in and around it. And it might just be a little bit more straightforward just to create something similar to this. Um,
Mm,
it's always a little bit time consuming because it gets a little bit fiddly, but it's
mm,
it's worth it. It's a really nice thing to do. And I think conversations that come up in and around working
mhm,
with flowers or doing any crafty creative work is always really lovely, and people kind of go into a zone
mm,
of focus, but enjoy the talk around it. So yeah, that's what we're going to be doing this year.
so beautiful. Oh my God, I can't wait. I can't wait.
Mhm.
And Kim, tell me, if someone is considering to come to Sun and Moon, but just like kind of, oh, I don't know about this, what would you say to like new people who are considering to come to Sun and Moon?
I would say come open-minded, come with an open mind. It's Well, for one, it's a really enjoyable camping experience because it's not where you turn up to a site and you don't get to know the people. So that's the bonus. You get to meet all these amazing people from all different parts of the country. Um, and then, obviously there's that opportunity to experience the workshops.
Mm,
And, you don't have to go to all of them. It's dipping in and out. And you learn so much about yourself, I think, at these festivals. It's an opportunity to make new friends, experience um, new skills, try out your own skills, go for lovely walks in the surrounding countryside. So I know this year we're back at in Suffolk,
yeah.
uh, and the site there is absolutely beautiful. So there are views of the River Orwell
Mm,
from Wolverston Hall, and my goodness, what an incredible site. I mean,
mm,
the building itself, Wolverston Hall, is amazing, and the rooms and spaces are wonderful. But the surrounding area is absolutely beautiful. So if you did sort of just want to take yourself off site for a little walk or just around the site, there's so many lovely little woodlandy bits and wild meadow fields and really beautiful old historic pub 20
mm,
minute walk away that does amazing food. I mean, the whole area is really special.
mm,
Um, but it's the sort of site that has these massive, big open skies because you're quite high up. You feel high up anyway. And yeah, there's a real richness to the site with all the mature trees and just the history behind the area. So aside from the festival always has amazing things to offer, but the site itself, I think, is as important.
yeah.
And then obviously it draws the people keep coming back year after. I mean, people have been going to the Sun and Moon ever since it started.
Hmm.
So
Hmm.
lots of people know each other, and it's the sort of place that is very open and welcoming to new people. So yeah, it's well worth experiencing.
So beautiful. Yeah, I totally agree about the site. And it's just in the evenings when all those bunnies are like prancing around, with their little bums, with the little fluffy tails. It's just
Yeah.
beautiful to see. So beautiful to see. I
Mm.
can't wait for this year's festival, and I can't wait to experience your workshop and see all those lovely smiles and feeling like a goddess when you're coming out from working with you. So, um, very excited. So,
Good.
thank you so much for finding time to chat to me today, and I am looking forward to seeing you just in a few months.
Brilliant. You too. Thank
All
you.
right, lots of love
Take
for
care.
now.
And you. Bye.
Take care.
Bye. Thank you.
Bye.